Meet the Sprinter, a build that outpaces any opponent he encounters, and who will run circles around his enemies. If you want more For Honor builds, then give the video a like and a share too. The Sprinter is a Raider, the starter class belonging to the Viking faction. Raiders are brutal and fast, tearing into enemies at speed and disrupting any cautious fights. The key to playing this build is to keep moving as fast as you can. Sprint towards open objectives to capture them, throw enemies long distances, either off the map or out of the way, and if you are ever outmatched, then run away from your opponent before they are able to get the kill. The Raider class has some great range with its heavy attacks, and their Raider Fury attack is great for getting a hit in when the enemy tries to charge you. The best part about the Raider though is their throw. It has some great distance, making it far easier to throw enemies off the map, killing them instantly. The feats for this build are Rush, Bear Trap, Fury and Slippery. Rush is essential for the character. It gives you extra movement speed, and you will be using this often to keep moving at speed throughout the match. The Bear Trap is a feat that can work out really well, but is difficult to use in a way that guarantees a payoff. When you place down the trap, it covers a small circular area, and will both damage and stop the enemy that walks into it. This can be very useful for stopping pursuing enemies who don't want to give up, or just for helping to hold an objective. The Fury feat ties into Rush, as it raises your sprint speed. It will also boost attack and defense significantly though, making it the ideal feat to use before you charge into a fight. The final feat is Slippery. This stops you from being able to be grabbed, stopping anyone from getting their hands on you. This really helps out the build, as it prevents enemies from being able to control your movements. You want to be able to move in any direction at any time, so you can't afford to be stunned and stationary. For gear, you will want to prioritise stamina regen on the arms, sprint speed on the chest, exhaustion recovery on the helm, and stamina cost reduction on your axe head. Basically, you just want to ensure you always have the opportunity to sprint, so you will need to make sure you always have some stamina available. You should also prioritise attack over defense, as you can run away from a fight if you take too much damage. Thank you very much for watching this build. If you haven't seen the other two start class builds I made, then links to them will be in the description. If you enjoyed this build, then hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. As promised, my future builds will include backstories, so they're going to be a fair bit longer in duration and will take a bit more time to make, so the pace of the builds will be slowing down a bit. Out of interest, have you guys been enjoying the almost daily uploads over the past week or so? I'd like to be able to make videos every day, but I also don't want to overwhelm you guys with too much content if you don't want me to. As always, thanks again for watching, and I hope you find victory on the battlefield.